A new kind of war unfolds not on battlefields, but in lines of code and circuits.
At its core, this is a story of two superpowers locked in a battle for global dominance.
The term AI Cold War first emerged in 2018, its origin traced to a pivotal moment.
In 2017, China made a public and shocking declaration to the world, a strategic blueprint.
The plan's objective was simple and audacious: to become the world's leader in AI.
Beijing's national strategy was a direct challenge to the established global hegemon, the United States. The two nations see AI as crucial for achieving and maintaining dominance on a global scale.
China's move to securitize AI created a sense of urgency, an inescapable technological arms race.
Faced with China's bold plan, the United States was forced to reevaluate its own approach.
The U.S. Department of Defense made AI central to its strategic military objectives and goals.
America's response was a new plan, a sweeping initiative to assert its leadership across the globe. The plan promotes AI exports to allies and tightens restrictions on technology flowing to competitors.
Policymakers in both countries increasingly view AI as a matter of global political and economic dominance. The US and China are aggressively promoting their AI technology to developing markets around the world.
The new Cold War centers around four key technologies: AI, chips, quantum computing, and biotech.
To understand the present, we must look to the past, to where it all began.
This was the birthplace of American AI, a decentralized movement born in university labs and garages. For decades, American AI was driven not by a grand national plan, but by private industry.
This private sector-led model resulted in a fiercely competitive and powerful innovation ecosystem. American institutions produced breakthroughs that captured the world's imagination, from chatbots to supercomputers.
The U.S. continues to lead the world in AI research, with a vast ecosystem of talent.
Today, the U.S. remains the undisputed leader in foundational AI models, software, and services. But the U.S. model is not without its vulnerabilities, susceptible to cyclical funding and interest.
American innovation is built on a foundation of private competition, a different path to global leadership.
While the U.S. relies on its tech giants, China has taken a completely different, state-driven path.
The initial stages of Chinese AI development were slow, facing significant challenges with resources and talent.
To overcome this gap, the government launched a strategic and long-term plan to gain knowledge from abroad.
The Chinese government's approach is top-down, with a powerful national agenda guiding progress.
The government plan aligns corporate interests with national priorities through state funding and initiatives.
This unified effort and long-term strategy have fueled remarkable growth in China's AI sector.
China's strategy of military-civil fusion blurs the lines between civilian and military applications.
These scientists are returning, drawn by government incentives and a national sense of purpose.
This clash of philosophies, of systems, sets the stage for a technological confrontation on the global stage. The most dangerous front in this conflict is the race to apply artificial intelligence to warfare.
The United States effort is called Project Maven, a crucial step in the military's transformation.
The system uses machine learning and data fusion to identify potential targets with incredible speed and accuracy. Project Maven has demonstrated unprecedented efficiency, a revolution in military operations.
American AI has already seen use, from the Kabul airlift to strikes in Iraq and Syria. But the U.S. military stops short of creating an AI system that can fire on self-designated targets.
China's military, in contrast, is pursuing a more fundamental and ambitious AI strategy. This strategy aims to blur the lines between physical, virtual, and even the brain battlefield. China's vision for warfare involves simulacrums, fighting on behalf of humans in complex scenarios. This ideological difference in warfare application reveals two starkly different visions for the future of conflict.
But the war is not just about software. It's about the hardware that all possible.
This is the chip war, a high-stakes conflict where semiconductors are the new battleground.
The U.S., home to companies like NVIDIA, has a decisive lead in high-performance AI chips.
In 2022, the Biden administration fired the first shot, imposing strict export controls on China.
The goal was clear: to prevent the Chinese military from accessing cutting-edge processing power.
In a dramatic twist, the Trump administration in 2025 took a more hardline approach.
The ban was reversed in August 2025, but with a critical caveat. The U.S. wanted a piece of the pie.
China's response was swift and retaliatory, escalating the trade war on a new front.
Beijing accused NVIDIA of violating anti-monopoly laws, heightening tensions ahead of trade talks.
The U.S. restrictions may have inadvertently accelerated China's drive for technological self-reliance.
The battle is not just over military superiority. It is a clash of fundamental values and systems.
In China, AI is being used to build an intricate web of social governance and control.
This is the social credit system, a program to monitor and rate citizens' behavior.
Citizens with high scores are rewarded with privileges, from tax breaks to fast-track promotions.
Those with low scores face punishments, from public shaming to being banned from public services.
This city brain concept prioritizes state sovereignty and collective security above all else.
The United States approach to AI ethics is vastly different, centering on individual rights and liberty.
U.S. policymakers and tech companies emphasize human judgment, accountability, and mitigating bias. The American approach to smart cities is decentralized, private, and focused on specific, practical problems.
This is a struggle over the very soul of AI, a tool for control, or a tool for human empowerment.
This rivalry is not contained to two nations. It is creating a new global dynamic.
Developing nations are facing mounting pressure to align their digital infrastructure with either side.
The Chinese government is aggressively promoting its smart city technology and standards abroad.
China's policy emphasizes digital infrastructure development, technology transfers, and local capacity building.
This has led to the emergence of a new concept, a non-aligned AI movement.
Just like during the historical Cold War, some nations are choosing to maintain their technological autonomy.
This dynamic offers developing nations new opportunities to negotiate better terms for technology transfer.
The battle is not just about technology stacks. It is a battle for global norms and standards. This competition risks a bifurcation of global tech, forcing companies and nations to choose sides. The US-China rivalry is not a simple game. It is a complex, unpredictable, and consequential struggle.
Some experts question if the AI Cold War is a real concept or simply a narrative.
Critics argue that the narrative exaggerates China's capabilities and inflates the notion of an arms race.
This narrative can be a self-fulfilling prophecy, compelling both countries to invest and escalate.
The true danger is that this struggle could divert us from using AI to solve humanity's greatest challenges.
The war for the future isn't happening on a battlefield. It's happening in boardrooms and government offices.